Hello and welcome. I'm Cynthia Miller, and today we're going to talk about one of the ancient oils that came in my kit this week. I was so excited when it came. It came in a nice little wooden box. There's six essential oils called the ancient oils. And we talked about frankincense and myrrh the first week. And last week we talked about galbanum. And this week we're going to talk about cistus. And then next week we'll talk about the last two. So I just wanted to sort of introduce these to you over this month. I ordered these from the US cart on November 2nd, and I think they've since sold out. But we are opening this up to the Canadian market on December 1st. So just thought I'd share these so that you can, familiarize yourself with them. So I opened up Cistus just before I got settled here, and it's got a very familiar smell to it. And I've been reading about it. It's got linalool in it. So it's a floral essential oils from the flower. Lavender also has linalool, okay, high content of that. So that's the chemical sort of makeup that the oils are. And it always smells so different when you put it on your skin. And of course, for every person, it is a little bit different in the aroma, but it's so different from others. Like, it just sort of has developed over the last couple of minutes. It's really a lovely oil. I'm really sort of excited to try this in blends. I think it'll really add something to the blends. So this one is known as rock rose or rose of Sharon. So many of you might be familiar with this one. It's also known as labdanum. Okay, it was discovered by accident. Think thousands of years ago, the shepherds were looking after their sheep, and they used to try to pull the stickiness out of the wool, and they found that where their hands were cut or wounded, that this substance was very healing, and it helped them. And so, of course, they started to gather it from the bushes, and figured out how to distill it down to an essential oil over the years. And it was used quite a bit for not only the healing properties, but also on the skin, just for, sort of little abrasions, that sort of thing, first aid. But it was also used in meditation because the smell of it actually evokes feelings of peacefulness and tranquility, and it sort of helps with emotional distress, is what they have told us. So I can totally see that. It's got a very pleasant aroma. The galbanum was quite distinct and earthy. It almost smelled like dirt, but I loved it too. But this one is just that, because I think it's the floral energy and the linalool. It's just a little bit more settling and calming. So this one goes well with frankincense and myrrh. Cedar wood, it goes well with clary sage. Lavender, very similar to that. Juniper berry and rose. And how would you use this in your home? Well, I'll just tell you. Again, you can add that to your moisturizer. And what you're going to find is that it's so regenerative, and helps to really give a smooth feel to the skin, cleansing it, and it's really known for its anti-aging benefits. So put that into your moisturizer, and then it's also really good to support an inflammatory response. So it offers soothing relief for discomfort. So if you're feeling, maybe your legs at the end of the day, or your shoulders sometimes are where we take in that tension. It can be very helpful that way. So I hope that helps to give you an idea of what it's all about. And let me know if you need to know anything more about these lovely ancient oils. We'll see you next week.